Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your boy GHY School, and you are watching the Y Seat Show, which is proudly brought to you by Y School Entertainment. Yeah, so original spare parts for your car, and I'm recommending Motomate Ghana. Obi hu omo aboso kan. Open wholesale and a single, send open biara no. Omeyamo kama. Wobɛtumi afrɛ wɔn ɛwɔ 059 197 2828 ɛna Just Cleaning Service. Ɔmo nso say they are available for you. Sɛ wɔsi wo dan foforɔ na wɔpɛ sɛ ɔmo pepa mu anaa ɔmo cleaning mu kama ɛma wo anaa wɔ office na wɔpɛ sɛ ɔmo twitwa ɔmo yɛ cleaning office no kama ma wo a ɔmo say they are available. Na ɔmo so wobɛnya ɔmo my trophy so 0599 232 565. Now it's over WhatsApp or more 0249 391 701. So, ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the Y Seat Show, and today our special guest is Francis Ajikum. Prof.
Yes, sir. Akwaba, Prof. Kenya. You say a constable called here. Now we are doing the abo. Yeah, see. Almost I say. The one away to me, I made you come, I show Nitty. Like I say, we did. I mean, my boss been a pump on me. Overnight. Oh, Fadama. Okay. Hey, here we are. I bet you will be a Obenyano. What I say. All right. So, Prof. So, when you like that? I'm Prof. Because of Adisia Day and then in Chechira, what the man. So, Prof, we are here to learn. So, teach us.
Prof.
Yes, sir.
It didn't wait, Prof. Na yɛtete na kyɛ sɛ ampa so wodi na honam so sɛ wɔne yɛ nyinaa sɛ nyɛ sɛ me mebɛto yɛ ne yɛrɛ fɔ problem wo sɛ no ɛfata wo na me so aka ma ne na saa de mpo fi ɛba ne san na wonya saa de.
Oh, okay. Mɛka ne sɛ ɛyɛ Nyankopɔn because me school sɛm na ɛhyɛ da nkɔ anim ɛyɛ kakra deɛ but ɛnuru level a obi ɛsɛ yɛfrɛ me Prof, but then way back 2017, and then I'm say me much involved in church activities.
Okay.
I'm into reading of the Bible, especially Chi.
Okay.
I'm reading so friend Ajekum. Now we kaya Peace FM your man be about a friend of Penny Ajekum.
Okay.
Or a Chi professor.
Okay. Into Obran and our uncle.
That be minimum baby. I'm sharing that man in coincidentally, they say what the Ajekum is with the Ajekum. And the way I'm a kind tree, no, anyhow, on so church a tree more FM so no. Na me sa de Ajekum na, ono so de Ajekum, ono your friend Professor Ajekum. Penny Ajekum na do na friend.
Okay.
And the guy be or your sorry friend Daniel Apia. No see how me read the tree Bible ni ade no. Me a prof pepe. Prof Ajekum na or Peace FM. And the hono ana obia so ma almost at the friend Prof. School no nko anymore, but Nyame adonti ɔhyɛ kakra.
Come. Nti na meka ne sɛ ɛnyɛ wɔn ɛnyɛ wɔn because minim sɛnea edin no fare by na me hu na edin no ɛka wo ho na like me acknowledge saa edin no ma wɔn sɛ ampa like wo ɛsɛ na wo fata. So for we deɛ we'll go for a short break. Na yasen aba. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and then we are here to talk about the community and you. Na Francis Ajikum, I have friend Prof. Abente kama ɔtena egu mu ha yi, wotum ho ne sɛ ɔne me de. Na nyame so ehyira no. Nti mefa ne sɛ ɔyɛ obi a obetumi akyerɛkyerɛ hɛn nyame bebree ɛfa deɛ ndɛ dwumadi a yɛato ne din sɛ the community and you. Nti moma yɛnyɛ asotie wɔ deɛ yɛbɛka ho. Nti Prof, all this life experience yɛwɔ nneɛma 1, 2, 3 bi wɔ hɔnom a ɔwɔ sɛ yɛsua firi wɔ hɔ. Na nneɛma bi so ɔwɔ sɛ wotu yɛn fo. Nti ndɛ yɛbɛsua ade na ma yɛka yɛn no yɛbɛsua ade. So I want to know, or if I may ask, say, what do people misunderstand about you mostly?
Okay, I would say, sir, I have not been long in Accra, and for the most part of my life now, I spent it in the Brahafo region.
Oh,
So
wow.
the people around here do not know much about me.
Okay.
Those who know me, they know me at church. They only know what I do at church, and they don't know my personal life.
Okay.
So people misread what I do at church with my lifestyle, and I think that is where people sometimes get it wrong. So I'm heavily involved in church activities
Alright.
because I like the things of God, and then so a lot of people might believe that I have been this way all along, but then I wasn't like this. I started from somewhere. I was a bit stubborn along the line, and then after some life experiences, then I reverted.
Okay.
So
Nice one. Nice
in
one.
summary, that was what I would say.
Oh, okay. Nti for now, no, you don't have anything like say, oh, like this maybe because of this or that. Nti na be nkɔfo mpɛ wɔn ho a ɔmo nte ase wɔn ho nti na ɔmo mpɛ wɔn asɛm. There's nothing like that.
So far, I don't know anybody Obeka say on masem. I'm family no relating in no. I don't know if obi pe masem non kind they are mean but then I get like I have a warm reception with people. I'm a bit mekobiano, obi a Jimmy Tum
Okay.
because of one or two things be our exhibit no. Obi a pe masem, my mechanic.
Wow, wow, wow. So if you could be remembered for one thing, what do you think it will be?
It depends on the place.
Okay.
Say I'm sorry there I'll be remembered for Bible readings, interpretations, singing, and all those things. The school there, we are more of a jovial type. It's a comedics, near antics, and my young man for this, I don't know. We are the kakra. It depends. If you so me a quiet and be I'm very quiet person to move here. It depends on the environment I find myself in. Some sorry,
Okay.
say that man question you know. Because my sorry at be active me na mo koba ni mo ni ade ti oba ma sorry obo me say me work school so me di rough kakra fine
Okay.
go fie so dey quiet.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, Prof, what already?
But your Debbie me mare.
Oh my. I see a wife may and Prof. Okay, so won't worry, all right, but at least we'll get some 1 or 2 compliment from some lady. So if I may ask, what is the best compliment you have ever received from a lady?
Specifically a lady.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to refer? Maybe let me refer. Somebody sent me a text.
Okay, you're allowed.
So I would like to read what was sent.
You're allowed.
It wasn't in person though. A
Mm,
minute.
all right.
It's okay. So I received a text message that made me happy like a whole day.
Wow.
And
Today?
No, not today.
Oh,
It's been
okay.
like
Okay.
2 weeks now.
Okay. From a lady, right?
Obviously.
Kai.
So this is what was sent. The best love is the kind that awakens the soul.
Mm.
You have awakened mine in ways I never thought possible. I appreciate. I really love and appreciate you.
Yes, Sue. Something is cooking.
I kept smiling the whole day.
Wow,
I didn't know what I have done, but then I think if I should assess the compliments I've received, this is the best among them.
Okay. Wow. Nice one. Nice one. Nice one. Shout out to that lady. I'm hoping that will be our. I didn't say anything. No, I didn't say anything. I beg you. Okay, so Prof. Looking at you as you said, as you introduced yourself, you were talking about your jovial in school and this kind of thing. So I want to know, um, what is that funny story maybe a friend or a family can tell about you that you like to share with us?
So I'll go back to the JSS days. I had two other guys. We have three friends.
Okay.
Um, Gordon and then Ajimai. Yeah, we were
Okay.
three strong guys.
Okay.
And then we used to visit a cottage. There was some mango there. So after school we used to go there, and then the house they had some wild dogs.
Okay.
And then one day, unfortunately, we went, and then the dogs were not locked. And so I did not see. I was on top of the tree, and then my friends were down. So they saw, and then they left me. And then when I got down, the dogs, about three of them, they chased me from the house till I was like left off. I fell, and then they surrounded me. It was left with me and my God.
Yeah.
In fact, it was a terrible experience. But then the next day, the guys brought me back to school, and then it was like funny. They teased me a lot.
Kai.
So that's the funniest aspect of my life.
So since that time, did you try?
No. I never ventured.
Kai. All right. That's so funny.
Yeah.
I hope everybody can relate to this kind of story.
Sure.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is a Wise Seat Show. We are going for a short break, and we'll be right back. Stay tuned. All right, welcome back, and this is the Wise Seat Show, proudly brought to you by Wise School Entertainment for car parts. I mean the original car parts. Even if you want to even spec your car, I recommend Motomate to you. That they are located at Abosokai, and you can contact them through this line 059 197 2828. And Jasmine Cleaning Service also are saying they are available for you for your cleaning service at your office or your new built mansion. They are available to clean and make things so neat and sweet for you. You can reach them on 0599 293 565. On WhatsApp, you can reach them on 0249 391 All right, Mr. Prof. So, I want you to tell us about something. Everybody is having this kind of people or important people in their life who influence them, you know, that keep them motivating and move on in life and things. So, I want to ask you. I want you to tell us about only the three most influential people in your life and how they've impacted you.
The first person I would say is my mom.
Wow.
My mom has been very influential in my life. Discipline. She taught me discipline.
Wow.
So whatever I do, how I behave, is coming from my mom. So I'm very blessed to have a disciplined mom. And then I would say for the aspect, I also the next person I would say is my dad.
Wow.
All that I do in respect of church activities, I think I copied from him, knowing or unknowingly, because all that I'm doing, he's doing this and more.
Wow.
So he is into uh, like full time ministry also. Let me put it that way.
Okay.
He's an elder of the church, and then sitting back and watching him from the days, I think his life has influenced and impacted on me very much.
Wow. I wanted to say a shout out to them.
Yeah.
And today
So,
too is
International Women's Day.
uh-huh.
So my mom, Madam Paulina Japan, warm greetings. I thank her very much for all that she has done for myself and then my siblings. And then my dad as well, Francis Ade. Greetings to them all.
Wow.
The last one I would say,
I wish to meet them one day.
sure. Certainly. The last one I would say would be it's difficult.
Wow.
An influence on me, it's difficult to choose from among my friends. I would say James.
Wow.
James, the king himself.
Uh,
Yes, he has been
okay.
influential.
James.
Yes.
Oh, okay,
Yes,
okay,
yes,
okay,
yes.
okay.
I've
Nice.
known him since 2004.
Oh, wow.
I've known him since 2004 from St. Peter's Secondary School.
That fair guy, right?
Yes, I was in
Wow.
the same class with him from one, form two, and then form three, and then we went to University of Cape Coast together.
Wow, wow.
And then I'm still with him up to date.
Hmm.
So one way or the other, he has been a major influence on my life in the most important way that you might not think about.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's so serious.
Shout out to King James.
That's
He's the one and only King. Yami checking.
All right, Prof. So, what is one thing about your career that you didn't expect?
So all back in the days, I always thought of working in the office,
Okay.
not at a particular point, but then I always loved to be in the office and the tie and all those things. But then, as life will permit, my national service, I was teaching. I went into teaching for a year, after which I joined Max Lebanese company. Yeah, they are into distribution of oil and other papers. But then my life took a twist and turn when I was employed in the insurance sector.
Okay.
So I got a chance to meet one of the professors in insurance, the best I would say in marine insurance, Professor Daniel Afriye.
Guys.
Yeah. So I learned a lot from him, both on field, off the field, practical insurance work. And then, so he influenced me, and then I took the insurance course, diploma in insurance. I did it and passed. But then, as we speak, I've also diverted from insurance, and then I'm now venturing into a full-time accounting job.
Wow.
So, and I am undertaking CA, Chartered Accountancy Profession course. It's not easy, but then I know I'll complete with time.
Wow.
So life, I'm just going with the flow.
Okay.
I'm also looking at even switching from all this work and then going into full-time ministry.
Wow.
It's also a possibility.
Mm.
All things are possible.
Okay, so tell me the biggest challenge you are facing in your career right now, and how are you tackling it?
So I would say after undertaking the diploma in insurance course, my idea was that after you take the course, you'll be promoted, your life will get better. It didn't happen for me. Maybe I did not do my background check well, but then I say it became a challenge because I was disappointed after taking the course and then my expectation was not met. So that was when I thought I have missed the way. So I have to switch from insurance and then join other field. So that was the main reason why I decided to join the accountancy profession.
Oh, okay. So what is one piece of advice you'd give to someone starting out in your field?
For insurance, it is practical work, and then you have to be a reader because insurance is law. If you don't know the law, you cannot apply it. You have to study the laws. There's a new insurance act, you have to get to know more about it. And then once you are into it, you learn the practical work from the experienced people, and then you try to educate yourself by taking the course, both the diploma in insurance and then the advanced diploma in insurance. Once you become a chartered insurer, you know your ins and outs, and then you will be able to have a successful career in insurance. For accountancy profession, it's a calling. If you don't love it, you will not get into
Ah.
it. If you don't love working with the figures, because you'll be adding, punching the calculator always. So for accounting, you have to have the passion.
Okay.
So that is, if you don't have the passion, it wouldn't be wise for you to join.
Prof, who has been your most important professional mentor?
Up until now, it was Mr. Free.
Mm.
Yeah, I was looking up to him, but then unfortunately, I switched from insurance. So as we speak, I do not. Maybe I might come back, but then it's not certain. But then he was somebody I was looking up to, and then he has taught me a lot. I've learned a lot from him.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I hope you are learning a lot from our professor. Professor A. Because of I think there's some grace that is raining here. Which wants to switch my lips to call him a prophet.
Okay.
All right. So we'll go for a short break or a quick one. But remember, you are watching the Wise Seat Show. We'll be right back. So it's probably brought to you by Wise School Entertainment. And I always advise or I always recommend Motomate to you, for you to get the best spare parts originally made for your car or for you to spec your car. I would always want to recommend Motomate for you. And they are located at Abusokain, Accra. I hope everybody knows Abusokain. Huh. And if you don't know Abusokain, you can contact them on 059-197-2828. And then Just Been Cleaning Service are also knocking on your door, that they are available to keep your office and your home very tidy. So you need Just Been Cleaning Services to help you tidying up your home and your office. Kindly contact them on 0599-232-565, or you can WhatsApp them on 0249-391-6 701. Welcome back to the YC show. And we are talking about the community and you. I hope you are enjoying and learning a lot, because today Professor is teaching us a lot through his experience. So, Professor, this is our community, this is our society. We are growing, people are coming up, we're passing through a lot as God wants things to be in order. But we are still learning. We need to learn more. We want to learn more. So there are a lot going on in our society today. And I think we can learn something from you. So what do you think are some of the problems the individuals in the community face?
It depends on the group of persons you are looking at. For the youth, it's about employment. There's an inadequate employment opportunities in the system solely because most of our education is geared toward working and working for others. They are not into more like focusing on entrepreneurship, and then that has become a problem. I think the leadership has to look at that as well. For the old people, I would say that how to make it in life and then provide for family and friends is becoming difficult because of the economic crisis that we all went into by virtue of the fact of the COVID-19 pandemic and the aftermath of its consequences. I think the COVID-19 brought a serious hardship and difficult economic turn down, and so the old people are suffering financially. They're struggling to provide for their families, and then for our younger ones, most of them are being pushed into lives that will not lead them anywhere. So some social vices, if I may say, most of the young ones are into drug addictions and then alcoholism. All those things will lead you nowhere.
When I'm ready.
I've seen the trend on social media, and then it is very disheartening looking at the young and energetic youth. Those who are expected to be working are now into drugs, and then they are more like, they look like more like a mad person than being a normal person. And then no, they are not mad because of that drug. And then I would say that it is something that we have to desist from it, and then the leaders must do something to ban it outrightly.
Wow. So based on what you've outlined, which action can have the greatest impact on reducing negative impact on the individuals?
So I would say the church is failing because the church is meant to discipline and then train their members in as much as they bring them into the knowledge of Christ, so that they will not be engaging in all those stuff. So as a church, as a ministry, the Christian ministry must do much than we are doing now. We have to be able to train our youth, especially, not to get involved into all those tasks. And then apart from training them, the church must be looking at entrepreneurial opportunities for its members. Because for members to come to church and give offering, they have to be working, and the government alone cannot provide. So the church must be entrepreneurial minded by opening up or setting up businesses for its members, so that members will get employment. When they get employment, they will come and pay back offerings and tithes. It's very important that the church look at that aspect as well. Opinion leaders, leadership, political parties, and political leaders must do much into looking at into our education system. I think we have to do much by diverting most of the students into areas that need to be dealt with. We should not follow the traditional way of education where all students must go to the secondary educational. There are other entrepreneurship programs that we can take our young ones into, that when they are done, they will be able to fend for themselves and provide for themselves instead of waiting on somebody or waiting on the government to give them jobs. So I think that is the way forward.
Do you think how we were brought up at home, our various homes, also contribute to these challenges formed in the society?
So the family or the home is the first place of learning. So whatever character that you develop, it begins from home. So parents must be doing much in bringing their walls or training their children. However, once we now have indisciplined parents, the young ones who are indisciplined are giving birth and they have become parents. So because they are disciplined, they bring up indisciplined children, and then it is appalling. So the home must do much. Parents, back in the days, other people could warn or train up a child when the child is going wrong, but today you cannot do that to somebody's child. It will become a war. So we have to go back to where we started. We are overcopying the foreigners. Yes, they're somehow different from ours. We are brought up traditionally, and then our family systems. Once we are neighbors, once we are living in the same community, once we are all staying in the same house or area, we are one family, and so we all contribute to the upbringing of children. So if you give birth to a child, I'm responsible for that child, in as much as others are also responsible. So we all contribute to bring up the child. But then today, it is not so. I cannot correct or train up your child because I wasn't the one that gave birth to the child. And then I think it is affecting our upbringing. So we have to look at that. Family values and cultural system must be revisited so that we can be able to have a well-disciplined life. I think President Mahama also talked about the fact that he wants to reintroduce training. I think 6 months training of national service personnel. Wow. They will take them to army. I think it is a good call. Students and young ones must be disciplined. Once you are disciplined, there are certain things you will not be doing. So you shouldn't let it be just a political talk or campaign talk. You should do it. Get the youth disciplined so that we will modify or marginalize our community, and then we put everyone in line.
So what would be your final advice to both the youth and the upcoming teenagers?
I would say diligence, honesty, integrity is the way forward. By diligence, I mean we have to work hard. We cannot get rich overnight. So all those stuff, we have to desist from them. We have to abstain from drugs and all those things. It will not help. Drugs and alcoholism. It's not good. You have to desist from it. You find some work to do, especially hands-on skills. Learn how to do something. It's very important. You cannot rely on others. But if you are able to do something for yourself, it will take you a long way. You have to be honest in all our dealings, be it in our business life, our social life, religious life. You have to be honest, and then by that, I think we'll be able to go far. Integrity also counts, and if we are persistent with whatever we are doing, even if it is sachet water that you are selling, by consistency and persistency with discipline, you'll get there one day. So success is not achieved overnight. I think that is what I would have to say. We have to work towards it. It will not come overnight, but if we persist, we will not be at the same place that we used to be. We will overcome the difficulties and we become reference point for others someday.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, Prof has said it all. Yede Yenshoi Ebesi Ahasi. Remember, to follow us on Facebook, Y School Entertainment. Subscribe to our YouTube page, that is GHY School. Click on that bell to get notified on any new video that will drop in. Thanks for watching. Prof,
Yes, sir.
thanks for coming.
Thank you for streaming as well.
Wow, thank God. I know you have a lot to share with us,
Sure.
and I'm hoping we'll meet again and learn more from you.
Definitely.
So, ladies and gentlemen, remember to like this video, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.